David, you have a new book out on social entrepreneurs. What are they?
So social entrepreneurs are people inside large companies who are taking the initiative, often at least initially without the knowledge or approval of their company, to develop new products and services or new ways of doing business that will add value to the company but will simultaneously address social or environmental problems. So they're creating shared value for business and for society.
And what's the link to jazz?
So we think that you can learn quite a lot from the way in which successful jazz musicians behave, whether it's in terms of woodshedding, the need to really learn about the business that you're in and the social needs that you're trying to address, just like jazz musicians practice in the woodshed, metaphorically, very long, very hard. You need to be able to listen very deeply, whether you're a jazz musician or a successful social entrepreneur. You've got to be able to be both a side person and be able to bring together ensembles of musicians or ensembles of people to deliver your social entrepreneurial project. So we think there are a whole series of read-across between the world of jazz music and the improvisation that you need to do as a social entrepreneur.
So can you give us some real-life examples of this in practice?
So for example, in GSK, Graham Simpson developing a low-cost diagnostic toolkit, or the way in which Nick Hughes in Vodafone developed a service using the mobile phone system in Kenya to offer basic financial services to people who don't have bank accounts, or the way in which Dorjamundi in Novartis, the big pharmaceutical company, found a way of delivering pharma products to the poorest of the poor in rural India. These are all examples of people who took the initiative in their company as social entrepreneurs.
You talk about disablers, enablers in the book, the company culture. You need an environment where it will empower people to change.
Yes, indeed. We create an enabling environment in companies. That's what we need to see. And we've done both academic research and looked at a whole variety of different companies in terms of the financial incentives, in terms of the ways in which you can create opportunities for people to learn on the job and to be able to develop experiential learning opportunities. All of which we think is important, as well as having a culture which encourages and empowers people to see that they can take an initiative.
So, in the final analysis, is it really making a difference to the company's bottom line?
We think this is very important in terms of ways in which companies are going to innovate in the future and develop and put new products and services into the marketplace. It's also a very important element in engaging employees, particularly the millennials, who we know are looking for opportunities for leadership and to develop shared value from a very early stage in their companies. They don't hang around, and the companies that are going to be successful are going to be able to harness social entrepreneurism as part of a broader package for new business development, innovation and employee engagement.
David, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.